Good morning. It is Monday. I have a day off of work today, and I thought I would put a little video up. It's been quite a while since I've put a video up on my cleaning channel, and that's mainly because I really haven't been doing a lot of cleaning. I've been doing basically the absolute minimal that necessity chores. I've had quite a few things going on in the last almost a year now, and I've kind of I don't know, I think I've been dealing with a lot of depression and anxiety as a result of some of the things, big life events, things that have happened. And as a result of that, one thing that you deal with when you have depression, when you deal with it, is a huge lack of motivation. And I have definitely been experiencing that. I've also, at the risk of sounding like I'm making excuses, I work a full-time job from home, and my daughter, who now lives with me since September of last year, she works from home also, but she has been working for the past few months from home on the evenings because I work during the day. She didn't have childcare for my grandson, and he's like two and a half. So I've been keeping him when I get off of work. So I log off of work and then I take care of him while she works, and she works like 7 p.m. to midnight. So honestly, just trying to get dinner ready, trying to get the dogs fed and out for the night, trying to just wash up some dishes at night, and keeping the laundry up. That has just been about all I've been able to manage, honestly, for a while. I have the day off of work today, and they actually left this week to go for a trip to Montana. So they're going to be gone for the whole week. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to take advantage of having some time in the house alone during the day while Henry's at work. I do still have the dogs here. We do have 2 Siberian Huskies. They are a lot of high maintenance. They can be, and we live in Georgia, and it's still August, so south in the summer, the heat, it's like 90 degrees, so Huskies blow their coats a lot. Our girl Husky, our female, she blows her coat about 4 times a year. Our little boy, he's a woolly coat, which fortunately, thankfully, he doesn't blow his coat as often as she does, but he still blows it. But either way, even if they're not blowing their coat, they shed horribly. So anyway, I thought I was gonna work on forcing myself to get up and try to get some order back into this house, get some deep cleaning done, get some things like, I really don't think I want to say minimalistic. I don't really want to use those words right now because I don't think I'm ready to go that far. But I do have so much junk and so much clutter in the house that I just want to start getting rid of a lot. I want to declutter, and I want to purge as much of that clutter as I possibly can. So I'm taking advantage of this week. Today, like I said, I have the day off work. So I will be trying to get as much of this done as I can today while I'm not working, because my husband, today is his late day at work. He works until 6 p.m. So I pretty much have all day and all evening to get everything done that I can get done that I want to work on today. And then for the rest of the week, Tuesday through Friday, I want to, after I see what I get done today, I want to go ahead and see where I'm at, and then just kind of pick and choose something to do before work in the mornings, and at least a task or something to work on after work in the evenings. I want to try to go to the gym this week, at least 2 days. And, as part of this whole like getting out of this funk and kind of getting out of this depressive state I've been in, I want to try to like get out of this, I don't want to say a comfort zone, but it kind of is. When you're dealing with this kind of issue, you get into this place where you don't have any motivation, you don't have any energy, and you just don't have any desire. And so I just kind of want to like kick myself out of the boat. I want to get up and force myself to do house cleaning. And I got my little earphones that Ryan and Teresa got me for my birthday, and I love them and I'm so grateful for them. So I want to pump on some music, clean. I want to force myself, like I paid my gym membership last week. Last week I made the membership, and I realized that it is almost August. It's like we're coming up on the last week of August, and I've been inside that gym 3 times this entire year. So in 8 months, 3 times I've gone inside that gym. And so I decided that I was going to force myself to get in the gym. So I picked 2 days this week. I'm making myself do it. So I'm going to clean house. I'm going to get the house clean. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to make this stuff happen. I'm going to make it happen. So I got 2 things to start out my week with today. One thing, I have me a little 5-minute productivity journal. And it's just basically kind of like helping me. It's just kind of walking me through like setting my intention for the day, and at least like my one goal. So I made a list. I took a happy planner sheet of filler paper, and it's like a to-do list, and I made a list of everything that I want to get done piece by piece. And so each day I'm going to see where I'm at. I am going to have these tasks in here as my goals for the day, and I'm not going to stop until at least something on this list is done every day this week. And hopefully I want to be so hopeful and believe that I can get all of this done this week while they're gone. And when they come back, the house has been deep cleaned, everything's decluttered, organized, and I can welcome them home. I can spend time with my daughter and my grandson, and it's relaxed and it's fun. And in the evenings after work, we can have something, we can do something fun, which, by the way, she doesn't work nights now. They offered her a full-time position working days. And the first few days, that was really hard because I was trying to work. She was doing training and training meetings, and I was like primarily trying to take care of him and work. I got really far behind on my job, but we lucked up. There is a lady who actually lives in our neighborhood. She just lives like the next street over from us. She does in-home daycare, and so she had a spot for him. And so now we have childcare secured for him for the day. So while we work, and then she drops him off in the morning, I pick him up in the evening, and then that way I just want, when they come back, I've got all these like terror tasks behind me, and I want to welcome him back home and just be able to enjoy spending time with them. And I want to be able to enjoy spending some time at home and on the weekends doing something, because up until 2 weeks ago, I worked I work part-time at the hospital. I work full-time for the hospital at home, and I work a part-time job in the emergency department. And so up until about 2 weeks ago, I have worked every single weekend for about a year. And I have decided that I'm going to cut back to every other weekend. I'm not working every weekend anymore. So I don't want like all this clutter and all these cleaning tasks to be like looming over me. I want to have a weekend off and be able to go, you know, for a ride in the Jeep. I want to be able to go do something with my grandson. Like, I want to go see my other grandchildren. I have 5, but 1 lives with me. So I have 4 grandchildren that live in the next county over. I just want to be able to relax and enjoy some life. So this is what I am working on starting today with this list right here. And I'm just going to kind of take you through and show you like exactly the state my house is in right now, where I'm starting. And then I'm going to start cleaning today. And by the end of the week, I'm going to do a little update and I'll show you where I've made it to. So this is right now going to be, I'm going to flip the camera over. I'm right here in the office where we're going to start. I'm going to take you through and I'm going to show you what all I'm working with. And if you make it through this part and then make it through the little tour of my messy, cluttered house, I would like to thank you for that. And I would love to invite you to come back at the end of this week and let's see how far I can get on cleaning up this disaster house. Okay, so this week, while Brianna and Beckham are gone away to Montana, this is my list of things that I want to get accomplished this week. And I'm going to work on it in the mornings before work and in the evenings after work. And today is Monday. I have the day off, so I'm going to try to get as many of these knocked out as I can. I'm going to start out working in my little 5-minute productivity journal. And then I'm going to start tackling this list. I'm going to go through and show you quickly what I'm working with here. So I'm currently right now in my office. I do work from home full time. I have obviously vacuuming to do. I always have to vacuum. I need to tidy up my little bookcases. This is a little table I moved in here for Beckham. I kind of need to straighten that up. Again, my planner bookcase is a hot mess. I want to spot clean the walls, clean the window. This is where I work. I work for Piedmont Hospital. And my desk that I work at is a hot mess. I have sticker pages in the floor, and this is like my bookshelf. It needs cleaned up. So this is the office. I have to work in here. That's Beckham's bedroom. I'll just give you a quick little look. I do need to do a lot of cleaning in his room. I'm going to clean his window. And I'm trying to do something with all these toys in here. It's a mess. Brianna's bathroom. And we have this, she has this little shelf over here that doesn't really fit. And I got these little stackable bins. I'm going to try to fix those for her, but I'm going to be cleaning her room. My landing up here, I just need to really try to reach over and dust this light here and dust the railings. I have the laundry room. I got to do some cleaning in here. Sweep, mop, dust off the top of the washer and dryer. Just try to organize a little bit. Got to do some work in there. I do have Brianna's room right here. I don't normally put her room on camera, but I need to clean up a little bit in here. And I'm going to shampoo her carpet, wash her bed sheets, do a little bit for her. This is the master bedroom. I haven't made the bed yet this morning, but because I'm going to be washing sheets all day, I didn't see any reason to. Whoa, let's not play with those. I have some laundry here on top of my dresser and a box that has actually been sitting here since we moved in back in January, and I need to do something with it. Laundry to get caught up, and need to do some work in the closet, clean the windows, dust, clean the ceiling fan. I'm sure it needs dusted. I'll be brushing these doggos tonight. And then we have the main bathroom. Just needs a good deep cleaning. I've got to clean off the top of this counter. It is driving me insane how cluttered up it is. Got to do some work underneath because this is just absolute ridiculousness. I can't stand it. Clean the window in here. Do a good deep cleaning of the tub and the shower. And then, of course, a good final mopping. And that is the upstairs that I have to get done. Then we will go downstairs. And, of course, I've got to clean inside these doors. Like, oh, that's definitely something to tackle. Then we're going to go down the stairs. Okay, guys. They're waiting on my cue. And there, I take the first step. There they go. And except my little girl here, she has to wait on me. Going down the stairs. I do need to clean this railing. I have a 2-year-old that lives with me. And so there are little handprints, little spots all over the wall. Few little dust webs that need to be mopped up and broke down. Now, in my living room, I'm going to save that for last, but I do really have a hot mess going on there. So this is the dining room area. I've got to clean my husband's bar off. It has just been just a huge junk collector ever since we moved in here. And I got to do something with that. That's giving me like all kinds of anxiety. My table needs cleaned off. I guess, again, clean the window, clean that bar, clean the table off. All this right here has got to go. That chair has been sitting here since we moved in. It's got to go. It needs out of here. I'll probably clean the little dog tray where the dog food bowl goes and the dog water. Clean off this little bar area in here. I have cleaned it off probably a dozen times since we moved in, and it's another place where everybody just collects all their junk. So that is the dining room area. We'll spot clean the walls and of course do a good mop. Then the kitchen, I mean, need I say more? There's dishes in the sink. There is 0 counter space available because there's just everything everywhere. Clean the microwave, clean the oven. I do need to wash the cabinet fronts, top and bottom. Clean off all this handprints on the dishwasher. Clean out the refrigerator. The refrigerator is a hot mess. It is so full. Like, you can't get another thing in there. So I gotta clean the refrigerator. Clean the pantry out. It's not really that bad. It just needs a little tidying up. I did actually clean out the storage closet over the weekend, and I did do that, and I'm kind of happy with that. So probably leaving that as is. Then we have the entryway here. There's really not a lot to do. I did actually clean this area Friday. I mopped the front there and spot cleaned on the walls. Just got to get my pool bag up. This little closet here, I cleaned it out a while back. It just kind of needs to be a little bit more tidied up. Then I have the downstairs bathroom. It got a good cleaning Friday as well. So, and I cleaned the window Friday. So it just kind of needs a little quickie swish and swipe. The front porch, all I have to do out here really is put my little chairs, kind of stack my chairs back. I'm going to fold up the stroller and put it away in the garage since Brianna and Beckham are gone for a week. I did have a landscape company come and trim down these shrubberies, but the weeds in there are growing so crazy. But we're going to go get some mulch for that this week. Put all that down. Try to clean that up a little bit. And so the outside is not so bad. Just a little tidying up for out here. Because I did kind of sweep and take the water hose and wash off the front porch the other day. Then we have the living room, which obviously the first thing is we have to vacuum. We have to vacuum. And I'm going to turn this TV down. I'm kind of watching, there you go, some beachy waves on the YouTube. I love stuff like that. But my grandson, William, stayed the night with me over the weekend and wanted to get all the Halloween stuff out. So I was like, okay, we'll start going through the Halloween stuff. So I have all these totes in here now that I have to get those put away. Clean the windows. Tidy up. I've got to do something over here on this back wall. It is driving me insane. Behind the dog crate, stuff stacked up on top of the dog crate. The fireplace mantle, the hearth is just full of junk. Those bins will get moved because that's part of the Halloween stuff. I want to straighten up that corner over there. I need to wash the cover on the couch. It gets so messy, but I mean, with a 2-year-old living in the house, it is what it is. We have to keep it on the couch between him and the dogs, but it gets messy fast. And then I have some pictures that I want to get hung up. And let's see what else is for down here. Oh, as I was going through all the Halloween stuff with my grandson, we got started pulling all the fall stuff out. So this week, as I clean up, I think I'm going to start putting out some of the fall decor. I think I'm ready for it. There's only 1 week left of August, and I might as well get it done now. So I have some more Halloween stuff here, and then that's some of Brianna and Beckham's stuff I need to take upstairs. And so, yeah, this is my living room. Absolute clutter and chaos. So got to do that. And then the final thing will be the backyard. I have a company, well, one of my neighbors actually is like a lawn service company. And they did our lawn about 2 weeks ago. And they're supposed to be coming to do it again, and I'm waiting on them. So overlook the fact that I need the grass cut. They're supposed to be coming to do it, but I just kind of need to tidy up over there, Beckham's little play area. And I want to clean off the patio here. I've just got some junk on it. I'm going to wash his little swimming pools and splash pads and all of his little summer toys. I'm going to wash them up, let them dry up real good, and then pack them up. And then I have some stuff stacked up on my chairs, kind of using them for like a storage, like just a little junk collector too. And I want to get those cleaned off and kind of get my little patio set up, get it cleaned up, cleaned out, so that once they come do the grass, I can just do a final sweep the patio off, and then I can have everything all deep cleaned and ready for fall. Okay, so one final thing I forgot to show you that I really have to work in this week is this hot mess of a garage. My husband is trying to set up a workstation out here, and I have everything you can possibly imagine piled up around his junk station. We got to get this TV stand cleaned off and get rid of it, get it out of here. And I have to find some way to organize all of my storage bins. And I have like all of my weights right here and some paintings that Beckham did, because I want to try to set up a home, like a home gym in my garage. So I have a lot of work cut out for me. This is a horrifying mess. Our lawnmower broke down. It doesn't work anymore, so we've got to get rid of it. I do have some boxes where I'm starting to sort out things to take to Goodwill, and so I've just got to work on getting so much done. And right there is the doors to our Jeep. They just don't look very secure laying there like that. So we got to get a system where we can store the doors and the top to the Jeep, as well as get all of this other mess organized and clean up. So come on, doggies, let's go back. And so yeah, that will be that's the biggest obstacle that I have right here. The biggest mountain and hurdle in front of me is just getting some kind of something with this garage. So that will be where I'm starting at on this whole week of trying to deep clean the house. Will I get it all done in 1 week? I'm going to stay hopeful. I'm going to stay very hopeful that I can push myself. I won't have any distractions. Don't have the baby here this week. So I'm going to get as absolute much as I possibly can and stay hopeful. Like my dog, I don't know what to do. Henry puts them out in the garage sometimes, or we did before. He would put them out there to feed them, and he was scratching all the paint off the door. Oh, it's horrible. But anyway, again, quick little look to the left, the kitchen, quick little look to the right, the living room, and let's see what I can get done this week.